What's up, everyone? It's me, Samurai Goku, and we're gonna start with the what if. Now, the what if I'm going to come up with is actually very different. It's gonna be about what if Lucas was in Dragon Ball GT. But I believe this what if is actually after, Goku passed away, or I don't know, Goku's like passing away after Pan died of old age. But I want this to be a very special one, too. And before the video start, a quick spoiler warning that the video is gonna be the audio is a bit gonna be cranky, so you better keep that in mind. But anyways, without further ado, let's get started to break down the characters, shall we? Here we go. So the first character's name is Lucas Foster Mother. So I tried to come up with a better name, but up with. So I came up with Sari. Her OC character will be on a later episode probably. And next is Lucas Foster's father. I tried to come up with a name, but thanks to the name generator, I'm gonna name him Sprintro. Yeah, I could come better. But anyways, okay, so who's gonna be Lucas' teacher? Well, his first teacher is gonna be named, Zycon. Zycon is a name after Zycor. I decided to make it Zycon, so as far as I could imagine, he's actually look like a Namekian, but with actually sharp looking head. And okay, let's get to the villain here. The villain is gonna be designed after Moro, but this is gonna be little bit different. Instead of absorbing energy, he's going to be he's planning to take over the entire planet. He's actually coming from the demon realm. He actually a design of a buffalo. So I don't know what kind of animal I can come up find with. But he is actually very evil. He's sometimes very arrogant, very, very cocky. Sometimes he is too much of a big problem. But before we get started, what if special shout out to Mr. Salad Saiyan here. He inspired me to make a what if episode since he make his own self-insert character to be in the Dragon Ball 2. And also Cardio Dojo. Let's not forget him. Alright, let's get started, shall we? The question mark is, there was a space pod landing on Earth on East City. And who is in that space pod was a Saiyan boy. Who knows his real name? Nobody knows. But he landed on the house next to him. A man in the room was actually surprised and pretty much wake up from the bed immediately. And then the husband, so-called name is Sprinro. The husband Sprinro decided to investigate the noise and with his wife, and when he started to get close, he saw the baby. The baby with the tail, of course. The wife decided to see what the baby looked like, and he started crying. He started crying, and then he picked him up. The husband decided to not keep him because, he could be someone from outer space or something like that. But the wife decided to keep him. There was some few disagreement, but you know what? It's over with. It's over with. They decided to keep him and call him Lucas. They decided to take them at their own and raise them as their own. And as they thought, Lucas was actually very strong. Lucas actually could slap his dad away with a single fist slap, which is very funny. And he started laughing, and the dad is actually like, ouch, ouch. Lucas was laughing, and the dad is actually getting angry at him, but his wife telling him to don't do anything to him. So they just walk it out. They decided to not mind that. But after the 6-year time gap, Lucas has a decision to make, and he's going to Einstein High School, the same school where Gohan is. He does make some few friends, but this one friend is really, really important to him. This is the first friend he ever met, and he's really happy with it. His name is actually Simon. They sometimes hang out, sometimes they do sparring, all that stuff. But when they But sometimes they do pretty much went to eat together. And Lucas sometimes do hunt with his friend Simon. But however, one beautiful day, he accidentally looked at the full moon. He's pretty much unaware about the dangers of looking at the full moon. Unlike Goku to Grandpa Gohan, who's actually warning him, no one actually know and unaware about it. He just look at it and he starts to transform into a great ape. But when he transforms, before he can do anything, like destroying the city or something, a man with actually brown coat appear in the darkness. No one knows who that man is, so he just cut on his tail. Once the tail was cut off, Lucas was back to normal. The strange figure actually picked him up and take him away. With the parents trying to investigate, Lucas was gone. Like, where is he? He started to worry his son could be him. The foster mother actually started crying because Lucas was disappearing. They tried looking for him, but there's no trace of Lucas to be found. He's missing, and he decided to look for the police. But meanwhile, Lucas actually waking up from bed. Next to him was a pretty much tall blue screen guy with a sharp pointy head. He said, Who are you? And the Namekian said, introduced himself as Icon. Icon was very powerful than Namekian at this point. He's going to be more powerful than Piccolo, but not too much, since we don't want to make him OP or something. Icon is actually pretty much a good teacher, but no one actually have the time to actually teach with him a lot. Last time we teach, it's pretty much just disappear and never be found ever. But however, Icon see Lucas has potential, and he was pretty much a good person, a good Saiyan to be honest. Icon then tell about Saiyan race. He doesn't know much, but he knows that they contain the Great Ape, and they are ruthless mostly. But Lucas as a full-blooded Saiyan is actually different. It's almost extinct or something. The race is almost extinct, and how the heck are you alive? Lucas replied with, well, I'm not sure who my parent is, but the only thing I remember is that I'm in the space pod, and then I landed here. I landed here on this planet, and I don't know who my real parent is. I'm starting to worry where they are actually. I wonder if they're okay. And he asked Lucas, do you have any memories of your parents? Lucas said no. And so, okay, I'm going to train you for the next 10 years probably. Or probably as much as I can. But remember that my training is quite a bit rough. So you better prepare for that, kid. When Lucas is 10 years old, with a 5-year power gap, he's actually a bit stronger. Like, I don't discuss his power level as much because, you know, people don't like power levels. But I must say his power level is around 750 when he was 6 years old. And then goes around 50,000. Lucas was actually strong. But as Goku Jr. goes, Goku Jr. is actually strong too. Stronger than Lucas, but not too much. It's around 500,000, the same as Frieza. Lucas agreed, and then they start training. Goku Jr. could also turn into Super Saiyan, so I guess as far as I can calculate, his power level will be at 50 million. Lucas cannot reach Super Saiyan though, he does not do it, and he's not aware about the transformation. But he doesn't mind it. At the World Tournament, Lucas decided to join it too, because he's actually never had to be in a World Tournament before. Once he arrived, he saw someone with spiky hair. Spiky hair that's kinda looks familiar, but their parents do tell them a legend about this guy with spiky hair who saved the Earth from any danger. Once he saw him, he was surprised. He doesn't know who that is, but he just decided to actually try to start knowing. He said, Mister, who is you? Oh, my name is Goku. Goku Jr. But just call me Goku for short. And Lucas was like, okay. But are you the same guy from that legend? Well, kinda. But I'm a bit different though. You see, it's actually my great great grandfather who was actually the original. He replied with, but he sadly left this realm. You did kind of see him before, but now I don't see him where he is. But you're pretty much a good sparring partner to be starting with. I don't like to fight, but I had to make myself like be strong. And Lucas actually, shake hands with Goku Jr. And then the first matches was actually really good. Until they got into the final match. It was Lucas and Goku Jr. Once they brought away the battle and they started to fight. However, in the middle of the battle, they were actually introduced to this guy in the dark. He's appearing from the darkness and he doesn't know what that is. That guy doesn't speak or say anything. And that's where we kinda left off. So, what do you guys think? Do you think that Lucas was able to fight this mysterious man and what his name is? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you do enjoy this what if, the first what if I make sure to leave a like too. If this video gets about 20 to 50 likes, I could probably make a second part of the what if. It's gonna take me weeks and it's gonna take trial and errors too, but don't worry guys. Anyways, if you do enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe, and if you want to see more, click in the description down below or watch my other videos over here. Anyways, this I am Prime Goku, and I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.